5, 4, 3, 2.
No, I'm kidding. That's
Put your
so
hands in
stupid.
the-
Yeah. Everybody's the Kung Fu fighters.
Fighters.
No,
Why would you do
I don't know why we're doing that. Listen, guys, I'm Korean.
Oh.
And that's how you say it. I'm Asian.
You think you're like the superior Asian.
Yeah, I'm this. No, China's pretty high up there.
But that's because Eddie Wong checked your ass.
He did. And there's just more people.
Yeah.
So in a war, we're fucked.
Yeah.
But anyway, back in the 90s, 95, I started comedy. There was only, maybe 2 gongs, that were doing it with me.
I've never heard that reference to Asian humans.
I'm gonna, okay? There were only 2 gongs doing it with me. One guy was Joe Coy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's, your type of gong. And the other one was this guy named, I don't want to say his name, an older Chinese guy. And
is it Wally?
yeah, but
love
he's a great.
him.
Don't say cut that out.
Shout him out, Wally Wong.
It's the rocket guy, right? To the moon?
No, that's Peter Chen.
Oh, there was a third.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
How
But
many
Peter Chen
are
was in
there?
LA. Peter Chen was in LA, right? But that's Peter Chen, right? And
What about Margaret?
Yeah, Mark, but she was in LA.
Oh, okay.
Where I started in San Diego,
Okay,
people I
okay.
met, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
To my Atsuki, there's a bunch of gongs, okay? I lied.
Lot of gongs.
Right. But, some of the gongs, when they did comedy, they relied on they had real accents, but that's how they were getting laughs, right? When I see this girl perform, right? Literally, I look at her and I go, oh, she's a real comedy force. She's funny, right? She's crazy like I am. She really is. There's something going on that's missing or something, right? And I've always really liked her. Jiaoying Summers.
Yeah.
Jiaoying Summers.
Hello.
Hello.
你好
Ni hao. So Jiaoying, welcome.
사랑해요.
What does that mean?
Korean.
Oh, that was Korean?
사랑해요.
That sounded Chinese.
I know, but don't do a fucking Chinese spin on it because it comes out weird. You know what I mean? Jiaoying, I don't want to say that constant. Can I just call it Jai?
Joy.
Like a chai tea, like
Chai.
chai tea.
Yeah.
How come it's so hard for you
Or
to say
Jiao.
Jiaoying?
Jiao is okay. Jiao.
Jiao?
Yes, fine. Jiao.
That's fine. Jiao's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can call me Ba.
Jiao means dumplings.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, Bobby in Chinese means Bobby. Ba means 8. B means pussy. So Bobby means
Oh, so
8
pussy.
pussy.
Right.
And Li means inside. So you got 8 pussy inside.
I ate inside what? A pussy?
It means
You have
8.
Eight pussies
Number 8.
inside.
Oh,
Number
8. Eight, not 8. Like
Ba
eat.
means 8.
Right. 8 pussies inside.
Yeah, Li means inside. So Bobby is 8 pussy. Li means 8 pussy inside.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Nice.
And you know what? I learned something new today, and I know why you came today. I did not know that. But anyway, how long you been doing comedy?
3.5, almost 4.
Years.
Yeah.
So you've really kind of risen in a short period of time.
Yeah, when I started in 2 months, I bought a comedy club on Melrose, so I can do it every day, just like the Chinese people would do.
Okay. Wait. I literally didn't understand a word you just said. So let me just see.
Can we have a caption for me?
I might need caption.
Caption. Just
Or we could do like those kung fu movies and do like
Dubbing. We'll
dub
dub
it. We'll
it.
dub it.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
honestly, that was so easy to understand.
Yeah, but you have to also understand too is that I hear Chinese like in an accent.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? It is Chinese.
I know what I'm saying is that when somebody's doing an accent, my brain is also you know what I mean? Just the filters. Forget it.
I don't get it.
Forget it.
We won't forget it.
Gilbert understood. I understood.
So let me
Everyone
see.
but you.
Started a comedy club where?
I started doing open mic in a few months, then I feel like there's not enough stage time, so I bought a comedy club on Melrose Avenue in Hollywood. Melrose and Cahuenga.
What's it called?
The Hollywood comedy. There's no what? It's just the Hollywood comedy with accent. The Hollywood comedy. Yeah, that's it. That's the name.
Hollywood comedy. How come I've never been played it?
It's not big enough for you.
Oh, come on!
You should do one. You should come by.
How
and
many
do one.
seats is it?
It's like a 45. It's just like a
I
little-
love it. So I can try new jokes there.
Yeah, you can do it it's very popular. It's for the like, underground comedy scene. We are booked every day. I have open mic every daytime, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday is shows, and Sunday nights is a 30-minute show. So Jonathan Kennedy did it, Jimmy Kennedy did, and tonight is Joe Wang and me.
Okay, I heard Jonathan Kite, Jamie Kennedy,
Yeah.
and Joe Wong.
Yeah, that's it.
Did I got it
good.
right?
That's good.
So now I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah, the filter's right.
I trained him to listen to Chinglish. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's great. Is Summers a Chinese name? I've never heard of Summers.
It's a stage name. It was Ho, but then my ex-husband's name is Xia. Xia means summer. Then I can't call myself Jiaoying Xia, so it's just like it's already too much. So I just thought I was gonna make it English, so it means summer. Then I said summers.
Okay, oh,
Anyways,
my bad. Can I say something? And I made an assumption about you.
yeah.
I literally thought you married a white guy named Alex Summers or something.
I didn't. I didn't do that to myself.
Yeah. So
Yet.
your ex-husband is Chinese.
He's Chinese China from Shanghai. That's the Asian you should hate. They are not good people.
Why?
Shanghainese.
Why?
Shanghainese are the disgrace of Asians.
Really?
They bring shame to us because they are the men who is cheap. The Asian men are not cheap.
Oh.
The Asian men pay for everything. The Shanghainese be like,
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you something. I'm very curious about it. I'm going to throw you some Asian, you know what I mean? And you give me 1 through 10 of how you feel about the race.
yes,
You want to play this game?
yeah.
Okay.
Can I also comment?
You can comment as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's make the game up together.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go with Korean. 1 through 10.
I would give Korean a 7.5
Fuck, great.
Not great husbands.
because my hairdresser.
Oh yeah. Let's do it through in terms of a marriage
Okay,
situation.
okay,
All right.
okay.
So still 7.5 in a marriage situation.
Korean man?
Yeah.
Can I tell you why? First of all, they can be gay. They can dress me. The Korean men, not sexually. They have the gay fashion.
They have the gay fashion mind.
Wait.
The gay fashion.
But what's this? The glasses? Are they glasses?
No, the way they see things, they put a scarf on you. They would scarf you up. They layer you up.
A
Gay fashion.
A gay
The
lens.
Korean men
A
have
gay lens. Gay
it's
lens.
a lens. They would know how to dress you.
Yeah.
Because they have taste. They are the only Asian men have taste left.
Okay, have I ever tried to dress you? I don't think I have.
No, but we wear the same clothes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We shared our closet.
Yeah, she has to wear my clothes.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she made it look amazing.
Yeah.
So
But what about like in sexually? You think we're good or no?
I think Korean men are like very crazy. So I think they might be good in bed.
Yeah, we
because
spit-
you see the Korean movies, right?
No, oh, yeah. Which
The
one?
best movies like Old Boy.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
so I think
yeah.
I think they
Yeah, I do that.
like a slap
I
and-
do that when I'm making love, dude. Oh my god.
I think they'd be good in bed because
Yeah.
they are so toxic in the movies.
Yeah. That's how I come. Like, oh, feels great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 7.5.
Yeah.
As a husband.
And the hairdresser, my hairdresser is the best.
Okay, and he happens to
He's
be Korean.
Korean.
Okay. Japanese.
Uh
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I have my special on the Japanese NHK right now.
Okay.
So I would give Japan a 6.8.
What's the 0.8?
I love the like Asian specific
Point.
Yeah, and it
6.83.
why 6.8?
6 means lucky, 8 means a lot of money. So that's a good number, even though like it's low.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
low, but it
Yeah.
still means well.
Yeah.
I mean, the Japanese people, they are on time. You know, I'm always late. I mean, they're like Germans, you know, because you know,
They're on time.
yeah, they're not.
That's why you can always rely on their cars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Their cars is good and they are on time. They know
Yeah.
how to really kill something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, the German and the Japanese, you know. They know how to,
Oh, so you were saying back in the day,
yeah.
right?
When-
Back when they were crazy, right? They got together,
Yeah.
and they, you know what I mean, like to kill things together.
Yeah. So, like, if there's a war, my Japanese man is going to make sure, you know, I don't die because
Yeah,
we are going to
right.
kill them.
Yeah, that's
And then my
true.
Japanese man would make sure I'm on time to the Bobby Lee podcast. That's a career
I see.
changer.
I see.
And then the Japanese food, it's good.
Yeah. I'm going to throw you a curveball now,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Eskimo.
I don't think it's Inuit.
Are they?
Inuit. My bad.
Do you,
Wait, they're not Asians?
do you want like Asian country?
No. Let me stop. Let's stop for a second, okay? Then when I lived in Minnesota, right, and whenever it snowed, the white kids would get ice balls, right, and all yell Eskimo, and they would throw fucking, you know what I mean, ice cubes at my head. So they were wrong.
The white kids.
The white kids,
The
in
white
Minnesota,
kids
they
were wrong about Asia.
And in my mind, I was like, oh, they're snow Asians.
Yeah,
Right.
they look like us though.
Yeah, so right.
The East Asians.
Yeah, so you would still consider them Asians.
I think I heard they are from China. They just traveled from China to wherever they are. You know, they have our eyes. They have our skin.
Oh, so I'm gonna adopt Eskimos as Asians. So what would you rate them?
I'm not going there.
Why? Oh,
She's smart. She's smart.
It's probably hard.
It's 0.
It's
For me, it's 0. I'm not going there.
Oh, because it's too cold.
It's too cold. I'm not going there.
Okay.
There's no stage. There's no champagne. There's no lights. I'm attention-seeking horror. I'm not gonna go to the ice cube.
But I understand. But your the comedy club, you could do it in an igloo too.
I don't want to go there. I want attention. I don't.
Oh,
think
you want
there's
to? Okay. You
enough
need
attention for me.
Oh, okay. So let's get rid of them. Okay. And let's go to one last one. What do you think? What's a good one?
Let's do Filipino.
Filipinos.
I am very okay. I'm gonna give them like 7.8.
Let's go.
Higher than Korean.
Yes, because for
Yes.
Korean,
It angers
it's
me.
competitiveness because we look alike.
You think you and I look alike?
I talk about you in my whole act. I think all Asian women, we are literally like we have so many talents, Asian women.
Yeah.
We can do your homework. We can fix your computer. We can do everything. We can good food.
Yeah.
But also we can all take off our lashes and become Barbie Lee.
I never thought of it that way.
If I don't have lashes on, I'm you.
Yeah.
If I have a beanie
That's
and a
true.
beard,
Yeah.
I can take this off and wear your beanie. I'll be you. You wouldn't.
It's funny because I
understand.
dated a Korean girl once, and in the darkness, you know how your eyes get adjusted to the darkness,
Mm-hmm.
right? I went, Mom, right? Because it can form into whatever. It's like going into, the House of Mirrors at a fucking, carnival or whatever, right? You go, oh, there's a fat version of me. You know what I mean? That's what. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah. We will be the same person.
We would. Yeah.
So Filipinos don't look like you.
They don't
so-
look like Asians. Also, like I would never date a Filipino woman if I'm gay because they are like the Asians, but having like they become like because they are mixed, and then they just have more the features we want to have, but we don't have.
Yeah.
Like they all the Indians and the Filipinos, they are all the beauty queens, Miss World, Miss Universe.
All right.
Our Chinese people, they don't want us.
Oh my God.
Like you look at this, like you can just be like a Miss China, but you never become Miss World. But the Filipino girls, they're just like,
Yeah.
and they just like they are just and the Filipino men.
That's our show.
Yeah.
People.
We are the people. Like
Dude, that's our TV show.
people hate us. Like they would think you are Chinese and spit on you, but they would never do that to her because she could be
She could be Mexican.
she could be like Jenny on the block.
You're right, Jenny on the block. Right.
She could be-
God, I never thought of it that way.
She could be
Right. So
like,
basically,
Priyanka Chopra's sister.
exactly.
But
I'll take
I'm
that.
Mei Ling from Panda Express. I'm
Yeah.
going to the subway.
Yeah. Wow, I never thought
But
of
to
that.
be fair, Chinese and Koreans do shit on Filipinos.
Yeah, because
But we
if
never out loud, right?
no, not we don't say it in public.
Not in public.
Especially not in the biggest podcast in the world. Like,
Yeah. We do it privately, babe.
but
Respect.
Privately. Yeah, with respect. Yeah,
No
yeah.
respect.
Yeah. But you know what it is? That we can do this, though. Be honest, okay? We can do this. If something happens like, Korea, you know what I mean, attacked, you know what I mean, Bangladesh or whatever, and Koreans were having a bad, you know what I mean, rap, I could always say I'm Chinese.
yeah,
And you can do the vice versa. So we can do that. We can change in that way.
yeah,
Right.
And also like all the Indian friends, they like everybody's Indian after 9/11.
All right. Yeah. Exactly.
They're like, I'm Indian. What are you talking about? But your last name is Aman.
Yeah.
Aman.
I swear to God, when Virginia Tech happened and that Korean guy shot up that school, I was literally fucking Chinese for a year.
Yeah,
I was. No, I'm from China. Lee.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's
Lee,
from China.
yes.
Right? Was he not from China?
He's from Hong Kong, but now he's China.
Oh, they're not the same?
Now he's part of China. I mean, now technically China controls Hong Kong.
Let's not get specific.
But
I kind of like have a hot take about Vanessa Hudgens because you know that she's like
Filipino.
Filipina, right?
Yeah.
But she's never claimed it until now that she knows being Filipino is starting to become
they
like
do
this
koi
cool
and everything,
thing.
right?
And like, yeah, Darren Criss and like all of these people who are just like all of a sudden she is doing like a documentary at home, like going to the Philippines with her mom and like finding her roots. And it's like just slightly opportunistic because I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't sit right with me that now she's like fully claiming it. Or I'm like, you had.
I mean, she did it at the right time.
it's not like her
Yeah,
PR.
look at her. She's like, okay, this is the time to come out.
I think she's a talented girl and whatnot.
it's
but
like the gays, right? Can I say the gays?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's back in the day, the gays, right? Like Rock Hudson.
Yeah.
Right? He was one of the king gays in Hollywood,
Yeah,
right?
King gay.
Was he not one of the king gays?
He was king.
Right. and he never came out, right? Because it was like he wanted to work, right? If Rock Hudson was alive today, he would probably come out. So you got married before you did stand up.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then, so give me your background. Like, when did you come to America? When did you do stand up? All that I want to know.
I grew up in China in the 90s, and I didn't have a penis, so my father took me to the dumpster. But good,
Oh, that's not funny.
yeah. but
That was wild how you
That was
reacted.
wild. Yeah, I reacted in a weird way.
That was
Yeah.
Because China has a one-child.
I know,
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, oh, yeah.
I got dropped on the ground, but my head hit the floor first, so I
No, so you're being real. No,
Yeah, it
the
was,
honest truth.
yeah.
They didn't have the technology then to know what was going to come out, what gender.
It wasn't legal to have the ultrasound.
Ultrasound.
And they have baby at home if you don't want to know.
Right.
You want to know the gender, and then if it's a girl, it died.
And so your dad really dropped you off in the dumpster?
He was on his way there, but he dropped me on the ground. I started crying. My mom was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna keep her.
Oh,
She's ugly, but she's a fighter.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good.
And you have the option, right? Like you can break the law, but that you run the risk of losing
Your
like,
house,
your
your
house, your job.
My mom
terrible,
lost her
man.
house and her job, and also like people who you know.
Yeah.
They make it hard. It's like they make sure your sister and your brothers also lose their job if you try to have second baby.
Oh my God.
So it's like very
terrible.
abusive, and people just don't want to be the problem of the family, and the Asian people don't want to bring trouble to other people.
When they tried again, did they have another girl or a boy?
They had another girl because she's not lucky.
Yeah, but that
Finally, they had a son.
but that background probably shaped your comedy.
I think so because even though I was alive, but every time I got an A minus, my mom tell me I did not bring you back from the dumpster for A minus. Like, how do you know? I'm like, she tell me every Tuesday. Like, I know.
I mean, I remember the first time I brought home a C on my report card.
See?
A C. Yeah, I know. It's shameful, right? I got a C, right? And I went into coma. And that's what I realized a C means, coma. So
You go coma.
D, when you get a D, it means death, right? And F, you know what F means? Fuck it, the whole family's gonna die,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. And A is average. Yeah. B is beatings. C is coma.
Yeah.
D is death. F is fucking everyone's gonna die.
Yeah. That's so
Yeah,
true.
that's the way Asians parents look at the report card. It means something. The letter.
Yeah, I feel like that's why people should leave the Asian hate to the Asians because you are not welcome in the Asian hate club. You don't have A plus. You have to have A plus across the board.
Yeah.
To consider it to enter the Asian hate club.
Yeah,
That is true, though.
That's
The
true.
most hate another Asian will endure is from another Asian.
Yeah, or your parents,
Their own
Yeah.
fucking family.
or your parents.
Yeah.
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 It's insane. So then, when did you come to America?
2009, I came to Kentucky.
Wow, wow.
Blended in.
You went full blown, huh?
Yeah, nobody lies about going to Kentucky. Definitely not Harvard.
Well, Louisville, where?
Lexington.
Lexington, and
Yeah.
with your husband.
No, myself, 18 years old. I came here by myself. I want to become an actress, and then
So you went to the Mecca,
Of
the
entertainment.
Hollywood Mecca of the world, for Kentucky.
I couldn't get in school play. I played the Alice in Wonderland. I played the tree stump because I'm
You played a tree stump?
yeah because my skin's too dark. They didn't want me
Wait,
to play.
did you play like an inanimate object too?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
who did you play?
Well, no, I
I
didn't.
don't remember that.
You played a
story.
black kid.
No, I played. I didn't play a black kid. No. What I said. What? No. No, I didn't play a black kid. There were black kids at the school that were acting.
But we're gonna go with this
We're
guy.
gonna go with this guy. You know what I mean? No. What happened was I was in The Sound of Music,
Oh wow.
right?
Wow.
And I went to the director in high school and I said, "Can we change the lines?" And he goes, "Why?" Because every time Fraulein Maria calls for the kids for the first time and they walk down the step, there's an applause break and laughter in the audience, right? And I think that there's a disconnect, right? Because it doesn't look right. So can I say, when I'm introducing myself, I'm Kurt, I'm adopted. Or just change it a little bit. I play out in the sun too much. Or whatever it might be so that it can
Makes
feel.
sense, yeah.
Because the whole play, people would just laugh every time I was on
Because the
fucking-
whole play is supposed to be white.
They're fucking Germans.
Yeah, Germans.
They're fucking Germans.
Well, that's what you didn't play a black kid. You played a German.
I played a German. And I also
Two
played...
different things.
Yeah. I also play. Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah. That'd be interesting. You know, being black makeup and playing as Kurt as a German.
German, but you're the only one.
The other one that'd be interesting.
It's like, why is he doing blackface?
Yeah, it's my choice. You know, and I also played Huckleberry Finn.
Oh, see, that's
Yeah, Huckleberry Finn was another one where when I walked out with my fucking, you know what I mean, straw hat and overalls, the whole audience burst into laughter. You know what I mean? So it's like change the lines.
That's
Anyway,
still a step up from a tree stump. I
yeah,
think.
tree stump is worse.
Brutal.
I think. Yeah.
Sometimes
Did you have
Bronco.
lines?
No,
Oh, you can't even improvise as a tree stump.
but I can blink.
Right. All right. Yeah,
Said, like, you are not pretty. You are too dark. You are not a pretty girl. You can't. It was so traumatizing. Then my cousin, my mom's like, you know, invest some money for her like a video shop. I watch all the Hollywood movies, all the gorgeous dark women. I'm like. Halle Berry is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah,
She's
yeah, yeah,
obviously
yeah.
hot.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why am I ugly? They're like, Halle Berry is gorgeous because she's black. She can be dark. But you are Chinese. If you are dark, you're ugly. I'm like, something wrong with you.
Yeah, there's something
guys.
wrong.
I'm gonna go to the world to see. I'm gonna go to America, and my mom won't let me go there. So she said, you have to play school on your own. And I applied a lot of schools. I got my first offer from Kentucky.
Oh, and you went to Kentucky.
I need a visa the offer to get a visa.
Right. You graduated?
I didn't. I left last semester.
Why?
I just like I read a story about what's his name, Brad Pitt. He left the last master
quit.
to go to Hollywood to become an actor. I'm like, that's the trick. You leave with the last master, you don't finish. Not the third one, the last one you leave.
Yeah. Two different types of people, but sure. I feel
I
it.
came here 2013.
L.A.
Start trying to act.
Act.
But
Was
then-
it hard?
It's hard because
So hard.
The studying. I studied with Howard Fine. He was amazing.
I know Howard
Yeah,
Fine.
Howard-
I love him.
I love him too.
I got in his master class. He let me study. He want me to do Lady Macbeth. He's like, I'm gonna make you or break you. You are gonna do this or quit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I made him proud. He was happy. And then auditioning is hard. Sometimes I get a call back because they don't like my accent. They don't like my accent.
Oh my God,
Your
so
accent's too
brutal.
much to play somebody who's fresh off the boat. I'm like, I am fresh off the boat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fresh off the boat.
Yeah, it's like
fresh off the boat.
you couldn't do like an English person probably.
I can't do it. I can't
Try.
have an accent.
What's your British?
English? Like British?
like a British person. And like I have
You go first.
yeah. The line is yeah. I mean, where is the carriage?
Okay, you say it.
Where is the carriage?
Where's the carriage?
Not
Pretty
bad.
good, better. Pretty good.
Cup of tea.
There we go. You sound different.
It's
You
different.
could play, yeah.
It's so hard. I remember what changed my life is that I auditioned for the show called Rebel. It's John Singleton's TV show called Rebel. There's a Chinese girl. She's a sidekick of this black girl. She's a cop, and she has this sidekick girl who is from Oakland. And I got the call back. I went there. I think I just like I forgot. I was so nervous. I forgot my line. I started improvising, and
Yeah.
John Singleton started laughing. He walked toward me. He's like, "You should do stand up. You should do stand up." And then he go to me. He played Ali Wong's Baby Cobra special. He said, "That's what you should be doing. You are gonna be very good at it." I'm like, "Do I have the job now?" He's like, "Hell no." You don't sound like you're from San Francisco.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
no.
Amazing. Wow.
And then I'm like, oh, I just left crying because I don't know there's a thing called a stand up. Then
You didn't know what it was?
I didn't know. In China, I just only know movie and like I want to be an actress. I didn't know because there's no stand up in China. Never existed. There's no stand up in China. So
They have it in Korea now.
that's cool. It's new now. Huh?
It's new, yeah.
Yeah. And then I just he texted me. He got my number. He's like, I want to make sure you do your open mic. That's what he said.
Wow, John Singleton did.
Yeah. And
He's still alive, right?
He died. He died from running. That's why you eat burgers. That's why you're healthy. You were eating sandwich. Don't run.
Oh, he ran?
Brain aneurysm while running.
Oh, wow, that's so sad.
So sad.
Yeah.
So he texted me. I just said thank you. I thought that was like he's making fun of me. Like you are not pretty enough to act. You should just be funny.
No, I think for him to do that, to pull you aside and do that, he must have felt something,
Mm-hmm.
right? That this is something that I just need to say because this is what I see, and I think that he was right, his instincts.
He kept asking me. He never hit on me. We never. And then I just felt I failed in everything. I went to China. I hosted one of the events for Shanghai Film Festival. I met my Chinese husband. I'm like, I can't do acting. I'm not gonna make it happen. So I just got married and I had a kid. And my ex-husband was investing in movie, trying to get me in movie in China. But then they said I should lose for 40 pounds and like
They said to lose 40 pounds?
and bleach my skin with the IV.
Oh,
treatment.
my God.
I tried to
This
do
is
it.
The
fucking
then-
terrible.
Thione.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
tried to
fucking
do it.
terrible.
I'm like,
For
I
lightning.
spent my whole life to be happy about my darkness and how I look, my big jaw. If I do that, I'll be a fraud to the Chinese girls. Like, I can't do it. Then I just,
Yeah.
I went back and John Singleton asked, did you do an open mic? I said, fuck it. That's the only thing I have left.
Yeah.
I started doing my open mic.
Is
Then
this
I,
after your first kid?
yeah. Then I realized that I love it, and I also feel like I suck. Like, what was he seeing me? Like, I bombed the first open mic. I'm like,
It's the hardest thing you can do.
he said that you need 10,000 hours before you can actually think about it. I'm like, I start running all over LA. I can do 3 open mic a day.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to buy a place. So I
That's
drove out
fucking
Melrose.
genius.
I saw this clothing shop saying sublease. I went in. They have ugly clothes. It was bad. I said, how much? How much? $2,500. I said, I'll pay you $2,300. She goes, it's 25. I said, bye. She's like, okay, 2,300
A month.
a month.
Oh, wow.
I said, let's deal. Then I went to China, went to Arcadia. I found a Taiwanese construction guy. I'm like, come here and let's put a stage on this.
Jesus, this is so
1 week.
inspiring.
1 week.
It's so inspiring.
There's a club.
Yeah, because most comics, what they would do is just stay in the open mics, grind, and you're Asian, right? Like a real Asian.
I'm
and
a
you were
friend
like,
of the bold Asian.
What?
FOB.
You're an
Asian.
FOB, and you have that immigrant mentality, and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own place if they're not gonna give
it's
me the
that
time.
same feeling like, oh, you're not gonna see me die.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do everything in my power. I already got this far. Like, you're not gonna see me die mentality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really inspirational, man.
That's the only way to get 10,000 because I can do 2 hours a day, 10 hours a day. I do 10 a day.
Well, you do 10 hours of comedy a day?
Yeah, because I started as the open mic place because before you have to go to the bar to buy something. Now it's like I make it a gym. Like every hour there's 10 slots. People can sign up online and come to do one comedian doing it and 9 watching, and then they leave. They can go to their day job.
Right.
And second hour, that's it. I was hosting it, and then I start meeting good people. I start hiring 20 people to host for me.
Right.
And then I just start hosting for 10 hours a day until pandemic came. I started telling jokes on TikTok, and then I blew up on TikTok with 1 million followers.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I can tell jokes on TikTok. Then we reopened. Then I just go back to working 10 hours a day until I was good enough to become a paid regular at the Laugh Factory. Then I started just doing all shows.
And then TikTok deactivated your account and
Why?
banned her at a
Because the
million.
one-child
when she hit
policy
a
joke.
million. Yeah.
One child policy joke.
Oh, you did one and they kicked you off?
In my one child policy joke, I said, I was born in China in the 90s. There's a one child policy. Baby boys only. When I was born, my father found out my penis was missing. So he asked my mom, will she live? My mom said, I think she will if you just bring her back from the dumpster. And then I said that all the other baby girls, they were taken by coyotes, hyenas, and Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
TikTok were so mad, they canceled me.
And
Wow.
TikTok is China.
Yeah,
Then I-
that's incredible.
Thank God for my Jewish lawyer.
Wow. And you got it back on?
Yeah.
The Jews, they're the best.
Yeah, they are the best.
I love the Jews.
I have a Jewish
Jews.
boyfriend.
The Jews are
Is
the
your
best.
boyfriend Jewish?
We
right now?
met on a Chinese Jewish dating app, Venmo.
China's.
Wait. Oh, Venmo, that's really funny.
Oh.
It's a Chinese Jewish
Chinese Jewish
dating app.
dating app called Venmo.
I have a
That's really
name
good.
for a son, Kaching.
Okay.
See?
Is that racist? I said mix.
Dude, you're speaking a language that I completely understand.
It's like I think I can say it because you can smell the Jewish dick from my mouth from over. I earned my rights.
Yeah. So you were married to a Chinese guy. You're divorced, right?
Yeah.
And now you're sucking Jewish penis.
I used to suck Jewish dick, but now I'm single.
Oh, you're
I
single
think
now.
My Jewish boys are all like all my boyfriends are mostly Jewish and one Chinese. Technically, they are Jewish.
Jewish penis, the head's pretty good, huh?
Because they're like is circumcised well. 'Cause
Yeah,
their mom
yeah.
always like wash your penis. They're Jewish moms. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
easy to abuse them because their mom yell at them. Like when I abuse them, they don't feel bad. They're like yes,
Yeah.
shut up. Okay, mom.
Yeah.
The Christians are like, you can't talk to me like this.
yeah.
I have to retrain you again.
I mean, now, are you raising the kid or
I have
joint
I
custody?
have no I have custody with the kids and I have no child support.
And your divorce was finalized last week?
Yes, I can marry somebody today.
Wow. Are you happy? You feel free?
I'm very happy. I'm free. I'll rob a bank, but I'm free.
Right.
But I'll be fine.
You'll be
Yeah.
totally fine.
Before I met him, I was financially well, but I just stopped working when I married him. I thought I don't have to work anymore. But now I'm working.
But what's going to happen to you is this, okay? They're just going to build a show around you. So you're going to act.
Yeah, I love to act.
No, you're going to act.
Yeah.
They're just going to build it around you, and it's going to be about you, and it's going to be great.
Thank you so much.
Because even if you did like the kind of roles that they write for us, it's going to be almost impossible to make it. It's so hard.
It's
right?
hard.
But if you create your own franchise, right, and you create a name for yourself, they'll put the fucking show around you, and you're going to be a bigger star anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just I don't want compromise. I don't want to play safe and to fit in the roles. I'm a crazy bitch. Like I'm crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy too, man.
Something happened to me. Like I'm not well.
I feel the fucking same. There's something wrong with me as well.
Yeah, like my brain hit the floor. Like I
don't-
was born without a penis. Like that's like you can survive that. You can do anything.
Yeah. You think you hit your head and that's no, I don't think so. I think some kids, I read something that like, your kid are just going to be born the way they're going to be born, and it really has nothing to do
sounds
with the
slow.
what?
Yeah.
Is that what you told me?
Well, yeah, because I went to like a fertility specialist with like a friend who was looking to, like get into like single fatherhood and whatnot. And we were looking at like, okay, like what's going to make the best match to make like the best kind of offspring or whatever, what genetics one. And he was basically like, he's like, I got 3 kids and each one of them is their own variety of crazy that is so like not similar. He's like, you just never know. It's such a gamble. And you just never know.
Yeah, my
just never
parents
know.
always thought there was something wrong with me even as a baby. And what's wrong with this one? You know what I mean? Is he a little, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And he did the fucking handicap hand.
Yes.
You know what I mean? My
The
dad.
Asian parents are savages.
They're savages. You know what I mean? And because I had 28 first cousins and they all got straight A's, and I didn't speak English until I was like 14. That's how dumb I was. I was just like, eating boogers and like picking skin off my
You
feet.
still eat boogers.
I know. Okay, come on, relax. I'm single. I want to, you know what I mean? I don't want that out there. But my point is that, there was always something wrong. But, I never felt like there was something wrong. I felt like, I'm living a normal human experience, but I could see the world reacting with some of my behaviors and the way I was. And then it always made me feel like, is there something wrong with me? But there isn't. You're just a special person.
Yes, I think like we just didn't hit our prime when we were in college or like middle school or like earlier.
Oh, so you
Just,
think you blossomed later in life?
I think you too. When you are 14, you just like you become Bobby Lee.
Yeah. How has other Asians treated you in comedy?
I don't want to say that, but
No.
Shitty?
like,
Shitty.
like shit.
Other Asians treat you like shit.
Yeah, it just there's not so many Asians there, and like when you are just like you are crazy, people don't like crazy people, which I mean I'm crazy because I just buy the club and then I just I'm a workaholic. I have to. I want to leave my husband and I want to have money so I can take the kids with me.
Yeah.
But if you are poor, you're not gonna get the kids, and then they will never remember you
Yeah.
because if you don't pay for their school, you are not there because you are poor. You can't be there for them.
Yeah.
This life is hard.
It's
just,
so hard.
It's really toxic. Money is not everything, but it is.
How can
A
you
lot of
not
things.
receive like child support? Like
He's
he-
Chinese in China, and he knows everybody in China. And I go to court, and I'll lose, and I don't really want to leave my career. I don't have one yet, but I'll have one soon. From here, he's not American.
I promise you, and I rarely say this, and I'm going with like John Singleton. I'm going with my instinct, right?
Mm-hmm.
My instinct is you're going to be a millionaire. You don't worry about it. It's going to happen, all right? Because even with a guy like me, because I'm very like, it takes a lot for me to like pay attention to somebody, especially in comedy, right? Sometimes it takes me 10 years to know who somebody's name is, and they have to hang around for a while for me to respect them. But with you, I've always remembered you because you have no fear of. You used to I didn't even know you would say hi to me.
Yeah.
No,
I
you've never met.
everybody say hi to you. Everybody,
I know, but these are people that I already know.
yeah.
But I didn't even was really introduced to you, and you say hi to me.
Yes, nobody introduced us. I just walked to you.
Yeah, you just walked up to me. What? You made that eye and made me scared. Why'd you do that? I don't do that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
the
I was
grudge. It's the
thinking,
grudge.
I was thinking
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what Bobby said to me is from a Korean to a Chinese. That's real because I know you are not
Yeah.
saying it because you want to be nice. Because from a Korean and Chinese, we are is people. We don't like each other, but we don't hate each other either. we really don't like each other.
Content.
But
No, I don't like you.
We don't hate each other.
Yeah. I don't hate you either. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
just Japanese is always there for the option for us. So like the Chinese and Koreans, it's like a really like a very nuanced relationship.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
nuanced.
We share the same struggles, and then Korea become really successful. Like before China got very rich, Korea got very rich after Japan. Korea became very powerful. But like now, the Korean culture is very powerful right now. The Korean culture because there's something about your country, you can do art. So your
we're
movies,
artists.
yeah, your movies and your like a pop culture is not compromised because in China it's compromised.
That's
There's
right.
no good
the
art in
government
China.
because the government gets
There
involved.
is good art was in Hong Kong, but not anymore.
Right.
So like
It's just so
Korea
interesting, yeah.
is leading in culture, in great art for Asians. Like the movies, the best movies are Korean movies.
Yeah.
I don't like them, but they are good.
I know.
You can't lie about it.
I know, but when you look at it, you go, oh, because I always ask myself, when I see a fucked up Korean movie, I go, they would never be able to make that here in
Dude,
America.
there's this new K-drama I'm watching called Glory.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Song Hui-chao, like the pretty Korean girl, I think.
I think that's her.
Song-
It's about like her. She's taking revenge on her bullies.
yes,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty. You
she's-
watching it, John? Now?
I'm gonna start to watch it.
That's good.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do maybe a couple times a year, I want to do an Asian review stand-up show in LA,
That's amazing.
right? And it's going to be the people I like, and you're going to be on it, and it's going to be great.
That's
You know what I
amazing.
mean?
I'm very
Because
excited.
this new crop of kids that are coming up, because back then back in my day, it was like, oh, that guy's not funny, that guy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm seeing like real fucking funny people that make me laugh and go, oh my God. Like Peter Kim, you know what I mean? The
Peter
whimsical,
Kim is so fun.
the whimsical one, you know what I
Hilarious.
mean? Like he's so whimsical and gay, you know what I mean? And light, you know, butthole loose, fine, that's his thing. you know what I mean?
Go.
Hot husband.
Hot husband,
amazing.
yeah. That dude, right, is so intimidating in terms of comedy. I look at him and I go, fuck, this guy has way more skill set than I do. I mean, look at Joe Coy's rise. I mean, it's, watching Allie, all these people rise. And I just think that it's time that we do, I think, a consistent show, don't you think, in LA?
Showcase the Asian American comedians.
Yeah, but really cool ones, though.
Yeah, cool ones.
You know what I learned about China recently is that the most powerful pirate in existence was actually a Chinese woman. She started off as a whore.
Oh, yeah.
And then she rose up and had a bigger fleet of people even bigger than Blackbeard. I forgot what her name is.
Blackbeard was
From San
Chinese?
Francisco, right?
I don't remember which. So she was in China, but she started off as what do you call it? A wench, like a.
Like
But this is her.
Oh, whoa.
So
Ching.
it's the most successful pirate in
She should
history.
she should just change her name, man. Ching is her name?
Oh my god.
And
Ching Shai, who lived in pillage during
Zheng
the
Yi,
king
Zheng Yi,
queen.
Zheng Yi Sao.
Yeah,
was
you
a
can play.
farmer.
You can play Ching.
I can play her.
Yeah.
She was a whore. That's
Yeah.
Not the Chinese part.
Yeah.
The horror
that's
part.
a Mesner.
But isn't this
Method acting.
if they were to do a biopic on this, like that's the most
That's
badass
fucking
bit
badass,
in
dude.
that is
existence.
badass. That should be like a biopic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they're gonna fucking call Michelle. Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh can play her.
Yeah. And
No,
then
but what about her younger years?
maybe the young.
yeah.
Oh,
They're gonna have
you're the younger version of that.
They're gonna have what we call it, like what's her name, like
Candace Wu.
Candace or like
Constance Wu?
Constance.
Oh, okay, Constance Wood. Sorry.
Constance, yeah, Constance Wu. She's from Virginia. I'm fresh with the boat.
Yeah. So I'm a. But anyway, you could be in the movie
powerful.
though.
That's so
You could be a pirate in the. You know what I mean?
I can- yeah.
I could be like a male sex slave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A Korean male sex.
Yeah. And I'm like, tied up, right? And I go,
Yeah, comfort meal.
oh, please don't, stick your vagina around my
Vagina?
vagina around my throbbing a dick.
Okay, stand this
Right? Right? I don't know why it's so hard right now.
And then what do you
Right?
say?
Yeah.
Take that.
And it, right? Yeah. Right. Wow. What a movie.
powerful-
What powerful movie.
What a powerful.
What a
Korean women
powerful
are,
movie.
Korean, Chinese women, like Japanese women, like Asian women, like Asian
Yeah.
moms, grandmas. They are savages. They are not afraid of anything. Like,
Oh, they'll kill you.
yeah, they will.
Oh, my mom almost killed me
Yeah.
many times.
They
Many
will.
fucking times.
The Asian moms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
They're
that,
like, black grandmas. Black grandmas, don't fuck with them. Like
Oh,
the-
black. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are so tough, and people think women are weak. You know?
My mom used to do this thing.
Wait, I do that too. You
Yeah.
hate it when I do
hate
that.
when that happened. And when my mom did that, I knew I was gonna get a bruise somewhere on my body.
God.
Right? It was so scary. Ask my brother. We were petrified. Like one time, I went to Painted Rock Elementary School. Right? And I farted in class purposely, right? And I go, I think the teacher goes, well, do you guys know this answer? And I go, I do. And then she goes, what is it? And I go, and they farted, right?
Nice.
And she
one,
goes,
dude.
Bobby, outside. And so I had to sit outside the classroom, right? And so when the door opens, there's a painted thing around the cement to show you where the door is. And I sat inside that fucking circle, right? So the principal walks up and goes, can you sit, you know what I mean, beside the door and not around the circle? I go,
So that the door doesn't swing and hit
so he
you.
hit me, right? But I wanted to get maimed, right? And so I go, no. And he goes, I'm going to count to 3. I remember this. I'm going to count to 3. And he goes, 1, 2, and I go, 3, right? Then I remember them call my mom. My mom, her cheeks were inside her throat, right? Right? And I just remember, and I just knew beating. It was the worst beating I've ever had. Your mom hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't hit me. She hit me with a chair. She would throw things on me. Yeah, she hit me. Like
yeah.
real hit.
Real hit.
Yeah, real.
Yeah, they don't do it like to teach you a lesson. They want an imprint.
Yeah.
No, they don't spank. There's no such thing
There's
as
no spank.
spanking.
It's real hit.
Yeah.
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 They want you to remember it 30 years later.
Yeah, there's a belt. Like my dad would hit me with a belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you're walking around, your knees lock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're 50 and somebody goes, what happened? Oh, my mom when I was 8.
Like, this is like the dictionary. She threw a dictionary on my
Oh, shit.
Are you being real?
Like A minus.
Yeah.
That's what he
That's an A minus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom would
Average.
have us like watch her eat a banana on the table, and you knew that like her eyes were already like, you know, her face was quivering in rage, and she would slowly eat the banana, and then when the banana was done, she would like whip our faces with the banana across the table.
Whoa.
Yeah, like just fuck
That's
banana
gangster.
lashing. Yeah.
That's like a villain from James Bond.
Yeah.
Porn version.
And what did you cry?
yeah.
You're right.
But we were frozen in fear. It's not like we could just run away. She's like fast and athletic. She could just, you know, catch us and beat us even harder.
Yeah.
So you just sit there and know in anticipation that there's a banana lashing like about
Yeah.
to happen.
But you know what I do in that situation? I double down on it. And while she's swinging, I put my face into it.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I mean? Like, out of protest.
Smart.
I'm that guy. Yeah, do it.
You're a martyr.
I want more.
You're a martyr.
Right, I'm a martyr, dude. When that
You are the
happens.
martyr against the rise of the Asian moms.
Exactly.
Star Wars movie.
I don't like any kind of oppression. I don't like any kind of that kind of vibe, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just
Abuse
don't
of power.
cry. I don't cry because she's gonna be happy if I cry.
Exactly.
I just don't
It's
cry.
the same thing. It's
I
the same thing I'm
smirk.
talking
Wait,
about.
no, but then my sister was really smart. She was like, Khalyla, the trick is, I was like, why does she beat you less? She's like, I cry immediately. It stops the beating.
Oh, my sister same way.
Yeah?
My sister same way.
And I was the one who's like, give me more.
Yeah.
And I would just,
We
Yeah.
fucked up.
We
We fucked up.
We fucked up.
Khalyla, we fucked up.
Yeah, we cry.
Yeah, we should cry. We should
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
a Messner and like method acting class.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh my God, that's so we're dumb,
She's
babe.
smart. My sister was the same way as your sister. They should be friends.
They should be, because she was
yeah.
like, cry.
Your sister also outsmart you, right? Whenever she argue with me, she can't get what she wants. She slap her face. She run to my mind. My sister just slap me.
Yeah.
She just do that.
You know what Steve did? He called social services.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
That's a very white move.
It's a very. My brother was very white
He's a
back then.
banana.
Very Caucasian.
No, because he went to church while he was a Christian.
Oh, God.
And I think he went to church, right? And they're like, well, what you gotta do is you gotta call this number, this and that.
Beating.
My brother did it, right? And I remember, like, nothing happened to my brother. I somehow got the beating.
He probably told your mom that you gave him the number.
Oh, that's.
But
Yeah,
I
the
remember
younger ones are smarter than us.
All right. Yeah, my brother was a little survivor, but I got the beating for that.
Dude.
And I didn't do anything.
Younger ones are evil.
The last beating I ever got was when I was 14 or 15. There was the first time we ever went to an American mall. We'd only been in America for like a month, and we went bra shopping at JCPenney. And I was too afraid. My mom's like, go ask for your size. And I was like, I was so scared to ask the sales lady. I was like, can you do it? And she's like, I'm not gonna do it. And there was like a back and forth. And dude, my mom like took one tit from my sister and one tit from me, and she like titty twisted both of us. And we
Whoa.
had bruised little titties like on our way home. And then finally my sister was like, you do that one more time, like this is America, like I'm gonna fucking call. But we went home with bruised titties because she just fucking in public at JCPenney just like turned our tits this way.
You know what you do? You buy 2 pepperonis
And
for the next time. Right? And when she twists your titties, you can go, look, it came off. It came off. That's what I would do. Right? Right? Because at that point, she'll feel guilty. Right? She'll like freak the fuck out.
Or she's like, why are you holding pepperoni?
Right. Maybe.
Imagine having blue nipples for a week. In your first
Yeah.
fucking month in America, you're like, my titties are blue.
Oh my God.
so
it's
sad.
fucking awful.
So fucked up.
It's so fucked up. Yeah, I'm glad there's rules in place
Yeah.
for shit like that, man. But I don't even know. But you know what? I'm grateful for all of it. Aren't you or no?
Because I now I find out it's not legal to beat your kids in America. When you become a parent, you really need to think like if I can beat them.
Oh.
But you can't do it in America.
In America. No, so your kids, have they behaved in ways where you kind of wanted to do something or no?
My son, he's kind of slow.
What?
I cried a lot
Maybe
after.
slow in what way?
Like he's very cute, but like
Yeah.
I told you like my divorce. I just agreed to not have any money, and
Yeah.
I just realized it hit me after I go to the bank and transfer all the fund, and I'm like, I'm poor. I don't know what to do. A few weeks ago, my son, I was crying, so my mom asked him to bring coffee to me in the morning. So he brought coffee. He walks slowly. He's
Yeah.
4. He's like, shh, be quiet to the coffee. He thinks it's like don't burn mommy. Be quiet.
Oh, so he communicates with cups.
He
I
tell
love
the
this.
coffee to be don't burn my mom. Be quiet. Shh.
He
thinks
talks to
shit.
liquids.
Oh, there's something wrong.
He wanted to like make the coffee colder, like, but he was confused with being quiet.
Oh,
Like, shh.
I see.
He thought it was shh.
Oh,
Because like shh, and like in Asia culture, we like
yeah,
try to blow the coffee.
to make it colder, right? Yeah.
He's like,
But he wasn't doing that.
be quiet.
Wow.
Don't burn mommy. And he come to me like, what are you doing? He's like, I want to make sure that coffee don't burn you, so I'm shh. Be quiet.
Oh,
That's
he's
cute.
cute.
I'm
That's
like,
cute.
I'm like, he's dumb.
That's cute, no?
He's not gonna. Like, I have to go to work right now.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
need to go to private school
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get pussies. Like I need to go to work right now. There's no time to cry in Jiaoying. Get up. I got up. I'm like, mommy's going to work. He's like, why? I said, you need the money, baby.
But the problem's going to arise is when he's 16 and you go outside and he's arguing with the car.
Oh my god.
You mean maybe that's, you know what I mean? Like, shh, don't say that, man.
Yeah, maybe
We dated, but we're not dating anymore.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe he can be Elon Musk and just like talk to the make the car talk to him because he won't be having any friends anyway.
Right. I never thought of
But that's a real thing. Like people have full blown relationships with inanimate objects like
Yeah.
cars, right? They have
saw
sex.
that.
That
That
one
white dude?
movie, that Titan, like she was having sex with a car.
Yeah, but also
Really?
there's an actual guy who crawls underneath his car, hugs it, and kisses the fender. No, look that up, dude. There's an actual white dude that does that fucking shit.
Is
And
the
he
car
goes, "I love you."
Japanese?
He goes, "No, he's white,
The
full
car.
blown."
Is the car Japanese?
Oh, does he have an Asian fetish?
Yes, is there yellow
I've
fever?
never. It could be if it's a Honda, it's an Asian fetish as well.
Yeah.
Can we look up the guy? Let's see what kind of.
Definitely not BYD.
What?
Chinese car BYD.
What's that? There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it?
What kind of car is that?
What is it?
Look at him.
I just need to. Which car is it? Definitely the Asian
Sorry,
car.
internet failed.
It looked like a Chevrolet.
Oh.
It looked like a Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
so
he's a cousin.
He's racist.
He's a cousin.
What?
He's a cousin.
He's a cousin. Yeah.
the car is his cousin.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
Chevrolet.
yeah. Right. That's weird. Yeah. So yeah. But I don't think your son. Yeah. I don't. He's gonna be
He's
fine.
confused. Yeah.
No,
but-
he'll be fine.
Yeah,
May-
I
Maybe
hope
he's a
so.
comedian.
My daughter is a savage. She look at me with hatred with her small eyes. They just, she's two. They're terrible too. She goes,
Yeah. Oh, she does that.
Smirk. I'm like, Mom, why she give me the side eye? Is it Chinese or just like it's a side eye? My mom's like, oh, I just found out I'm 53 today. I may die soon. I want to teach her how to hate you so you don't miss me too much. I miss you too much?
But I've never had kids, and I want to ask you, is it fulfilling?
Well,
and what's that? I'll be real. Be real.
Be real
Yeah.
is that as an Asian person, it will give you more drive to be ruthless when people try to hate you. You keep working on your craft, make sure they have a good life as Asian. So it's not gonna slow your career. It's gonna
enhance it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. For
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
they didn't ruin my career. They didn't ruin I'm gonna do something I can't because now as a kid. They gave me more energy and faith to do it.
Mm.
I mean, if I have two sons, I'll be more powerful. But you can't have everything.
I'll be more powerful.
Yeah.
My daughter she's very smart.
Yeah.
She's a savage.
Who's gonna be your next boyfriend now?
I want to find a guy like I don't
Asian, white, black? What?
has to be like attractive. I have to be attracted to that guy.
Of course. Of course.
I have to I need to really respect his whatever he's doing.
Let me ask you that. See this guy right here, George?
Hi George.
Yeah. Do you think that's attractive?
I wouldn't.
That's it.
Glasses is a hard no.
No. That wasn't a no. But do you? I get it. When
He
you first
look-
look at him, I get tongue tied as well.
I get tongue-tied.
He looked like Bill Gates when he got arrested by doing weed.
Oh,
Like
a
the
high
business-
Bill Gates. That's what he looks like.
Young
great.
high
Interesting.
Bill Gates. Before
What
he
about
got-
this Asian guy?
Are you Asian?
What did you think he was, Latino?
I think you're like half, right?
No, he's
Full Korean.
He's full Korean.
He looked like he can be like one of those like crazy rich Asian, half white Asian guys, which I
Yeah,
hate.
maybe that's good.
I hate them because just find a real Asian guy. Bobby Lee can be the Asian guy. Like it's an Asian love story. Why you have a half white Asian guy?
That
because
is true.
because he's better on the screen.
Oh, Henry Golding?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like he doesn't look Asian. He look like he's half Asian.
Yeah, that's a bullshit too. Like in
He
the
look like he's just not
Philippines.
Asian. I want somebody like Asian, like Bobby Lee.
Yeah, same. In the Philippines, it's that same bullshit. They
Yeah.
always choose like that. They're not better actors. They're just
whiter.
whiter.
Yeah, you know.
Look at that. That's not Asian. That's fucking George Lopez when he's hot.
Yeah. That's true. That guy's Asian?
He's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Malaysian.
Look at those
He's
teeth,
extremely handsome, but I
Very
know what you
handsome,
mean.
yeah.
Like, was it that hard to put a full Asian guy?
Yeah, I want a Bobby Lee.
I know, but can I say something? I did ADR in a movie the other day, and you know, it was a pretty big movie. So you're at Sony, and it's like a gigantic screen, right? And once my head hit the screen, I went at my own head. Like I startled myself. Go, oh, what? Oh, that's me. Like I was shocked by it.
Because we don't see our face so
Yeah,
much
just
on
this
the big
wobbly,
screen.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, our face.
But see,
our
that's my
Asian
dream
face.
for you. I want you to be in like a rom-com and like really have full-blown sex scenes with a hot chick.
Yeah, like Jonah Hill is you people.
I hated that. They
Yeah,
they
why you
cut-
have the hottest black woman with Jonah Hill?
And then they didn't show any of like the makeup.
True. I never thought about that, but yeah, true. Yeah.
They didn't have any of the like make out, the sex scenes, nothing.
It's like feet. I'm like, I don't want to see feet. Their feet giggles, right? You just don't have the sex.
Oh, that's right. That's
There's the
right.
feet. I'm like,
They
what
just
the
show the
fuck?
feet
And
yeah.
the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you know what?
Oh.
It's like it's yeah. I mean, it's always been like that. I mean, if you're not a sex symbol, they just don't write scenes like that. I don't think I'll ever be in a sex scene.
I want to see his ankle fat.
But also, Jonah looks great there.
So different.
They-
yeah.
Show his belly, like show the
Exactly.
belly when he's
That
fucking
guy,
her.
that guy
When he's
is
fucking.
one of the nicest guys I've ever met. That
Then
guy.
show him fucking.
Yeah.
I know
there's-
he's like one of the sweetest guys. He's always been so nice. I mean, he's also gone out of his way to say hi to me. That guy's just a really nice guy, man.
They need
yeah,
fucking.
look at him, and he looks like a man.
Yeah, why? Like,
And she's beautiful. We should just see them fucking.
yeah.
They didn't even kiss on camera.
They
They
didn't.
CGI'd it.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
The CGI kiss.
But what if they had those scenes? They tested it and didn't test well.
What to who?
That's true.
Like who are you testing it to? There's many me's out there that I'm like, I want to see all of it.
yeah, that's true. You never see it, you know. I wish the whale had a gnarly sex scene. Yeah, like him. You know what I mean? And then put another person in there and just have a fucking 20-minute, you know, them
Like realism.
lifting up the stomach. You know what I mean?
I would have watched that in the movie theaters on opening day.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, me too. I bring my Vaseline. You know what I mean? Who knows what that's gonna do? But I would love to see like, hey, you gotta scoot over this way because I can't get an angle.
Yeah, that's real
No,
life.
I'm not being rude. I'm just saying I want to see two obese people in a sex scene.
It's like when him and I were,
Yeah,
were
man.
dating. Like, and we-
A fig Newton. I found a fig Newton.
that's,
What?
that's yeah, fig Newtons.
Yeah, they're delicious.
When him and I were dating, like the first time he tried to do doggy,
Yeah, there we go.
like that's what I'm saying. Like we need to see that on screen. Like it couldn't happen.
Yeah.
Like he had to like wear like platform here,
Yes.
or else like he just couldn't reach
Apple-
my
Apple
pussy.
box.
Yeah.
Like you know, like a what's his name? Like a Tom Cruise.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Can I say one?
Yeah.
I don't want you to be offended by it, but there's one girl I had sex with, right, a couple of months ago, and she goes, "I've never come so fast with you." And I go, "Why?" Because she goes, "The fat above where the pube is, I've never seen it like you know what I mean, have a pouch, so it rubs against my clit."
Yes.
And I don't say yes.
No, because that's how. That's
Don't
how,
say yes.
It's a yes, dude.
Don't say yes.
It's a
all right.
yes.
And I didn't know how to like respond. I was like, oh, cool. Right? But then I'm like, I have a fat... She wasn't talking about my belly.
Fupa.
The fupa.
Yeah, you have your fat upper pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
Positions for tall women who are dating shorter guys.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is apparently supposed to help. So
Yeah.
obviously,
Okay.
This is not
didn't-
true.
Which
That's
doesn't help
not
for
true.
you.
Okay, no, that doesn't help.
Not true. He
Imagine me
carried
doing that
me.
with anybody.
Ab-
Yeah, yeah.
That one, the prison style.
That
they
prison
do.
style is my
that's,
favorite kind.
That's hot.
This one would help you, Bobby.
That one is...
That's
That would help you.
Is he doing his taxes? What the fuck is going on around here? People do it that way?
No,
I've never seen that before in my fucking life.
He's supposed to be laying over the edge of the bed.
What is-
Yeah.
What is this?
They're shaped like a swastika.
What
Are they German?
that-
What the
that's
fuck is
very
going on here?
racist.
What's this?
Oh, cause this is.
Oh, this one
assuming-
we've never tried, babe. Have we ever tried that? And you can do push-ups.
That's hot.
I feel like I'm still doing all the work.
Oh, yeah.
This is.
That, I don't even know. It's, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But I would love to see, you know what I mean, just different kinds of people. Yeah. Two blind people making love.
That would be the hottest thing ever.
That's just two people making
a
love.
blind person?
No, because you still have to have direction. Yeah, Marco, Polo.
Yeah, if they are making love,
Yeah, something.
like if they are making love with somebody who's no tits, small tits, like
Braille.
over.
Yeah.
Over.
Oh, right.
CD player.
Exactly.
Okay. Is that the friend? No. No.
Yeah, exactly. You have to. There's, you know, if you're two blind people making love, there's got to be communication, man.
Return. Yeah.
Yeah.
Read.
I'm in here.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
I'm in.
Yeah. Oh, you're in the living room. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing.
That's so hot.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to see that. That'd be hot and sexy. You know. Anyway, you're gonna be in a movie. You're gonna be a very big star, and I don't want you to worry about it because you have the work ethic, and I think you're very pretty.
Thank you. That's really nice from a Korean.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like that's.
Was I nice to you or no? Be honest.
You're super nice. You're always nice. You're nice to everybody, and you're always humble. And you, when people, come to you, and you always are really nice and sweet.
Yeah, I mean,
Always be
I don't know why, but I've become the guy where people get advice from.
You give great advice.
I know, but it's like I don't want to be that guy because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You do though. You've been
You
in
do.
it long enough.
You do.
Yeah, but it's just like I've had there was one girl that used to show up at comedy clubs with a black eye.
Oh my god.
What? I didn't do it.
Is it? Was she dating Chris Brown?
No. And she was having some problems, and I remember having to talk to her about it. You know what I mean? But I just remember being on stage at the Improv and her walking in the room, right, and going, "Oh fuck, again." You know what I mean? It was so bad, but I was always that guy.
No, you're a safe place for.
Maybe I'm a safe place for people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
I think so.
I think from now on you should get advice from me.
I would love advice. How do I become successful like you? After.
Is that a real? You want a real answer?
Yeah. It's a cliche, but it's also every question I would like to ask you because you would be the right person to give that advice.
My real advice to you, without any comedy angle, is kill yourself. No, I'm kidding. No, no. My real advice.
My
to
mom already gave me that one. My mom already gave me that one. She
Yeah,
beat you.
yeah.
My mom beat you this morning.
And this is the truth. And there's no formula, but you can just see it. Like when you see Jessie Johnson. You know Jessie?
yeah.
Yeah. She was, a parking lot girl, door person at the Comedy Store. But the first time I met her, there was just something about her. And you can just tell. Instinctually. I feel like I have that instinct. And I feel that about you. And what I want to say to you is that as long as you don't quit, because if you quit, it'll never happen.
Yeah.
Right? And it's so fucking weird about life. And if you're committed to one thing, also don't stretch yourself. When people, I had a friend that goes, "Oh, I'm in a band, I act, I do comedy, and I paint." And he would put all his energy into all those. And I always tell him to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
If you focus on one fucking thing and you don't quit, what happens is the community, you know what I mean, starts looking at you in a different way. They look, oh, she's never going to go away. She's a real comedian, right? And she's one of us, right? And what happens is people rise together. People pull each other up, Like, for instance, even you sitting here right now, if I had a TV show and there was a specific part that I think that you would be great in, you would be at the top of my list already, right? But if you weren't doing comedy, right, and I never ran into you and I didn't know anything about you, that would never happen. Right, so just stay in it.
Focus.
Focused.
Like, I know earlier in your career, you would do things like shove like candy bars like up your butt and like basically do these extreme things. Like, do you suggest that Jiaoying stays wild in that same way?
No candy bars.
No candy bars, but
Because that's
stay
my
wild.
thing. That's my thing. That's stealing. No, what I'm saying is, no, I mean, I did those things because I'm just a weirdo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it had nothing to do with anything. You know what I mean? I just like, my butt's got to eat. You know what I mean?
The butt's gotta eat.
Also,
Yeah.
like for Eddie Hong to taste what kind of Asian you are, like, he's like toss the salad, be like, as a premier Korean.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've done some, farting on people. That I don't recommend that. But what I'm saying is that never change your comedy. You know, it's like I remember people saying you should wear a suit.
I heard people tell me you should wear overall, don't wear makeup because you look like you are trying to sell me a house. You should look like a real comedian. Girls should be like
No.
not glamorous. I'm like, I'm from the dumpster. I'm in Dior every day until I die.
No. You do what you want to do, man.
Yeah, I want
Right?
to look good.
And if somebody says you swear too much, or they say that you're too crass, don't listen to anybody. You just stay yourself, man. Because it's like over the years they're like, you're not gonna make it because who I love.
I know him.
Yeah.
We like each other. He's
I
great.
love him. He's one of the funniest stand-ups on planet Earth, I think. He's a fucking beast. And him and I are very good friends. And what I'm about to share with you, right, he's probably not going to like me saying, right? But I'm going to share it, okay? I didn't know many, many years ago. This is probably 20 years ago. And he saw my act, and I was like talking about like jerking off and, you know what I mean? And just weird, you know what I mean? Just that kind of humor. And I swore a lot, and you know what I mean? And everything was about my dad or Asian. And he goes, after you get off, I want to talk to you in the back of the Laugh Factory. And he had a conversation with me, and he goes, "You're never gonna get on the Tonight Show with that act." And I go, "I did the Tonight Show." And he goes, "Oh, well, you're never gonna be on a TV show with that act." I go, "I'm on a TV show." And he goes, "Oh, don't mind me then." And that was the end
I
of the
can
conversation.
see why he doesn't want you to tell that story.
I love this.
Maybe bleep out his name. You bleep out his name? Yeah, bleep out his name. Because I know him, he's crazy, and we're going to have a fight. Right? And then he's going to record it, and he's one of those guys that's like, "Why'd you say this?" And then fucking play it back to me. All right? But that actually happened, and it's like,
Yeah.
I just did what I did, and a lot of people aren't going to like it. But some people are. Okay? You're going to be fine.
Yes.
All right?
Thank you. That's amazing advice.
Yeah.
No
Have you
wonder.
done the road yet or no?
Yes, I'm touring. I just got back from New York. I did a 1 week in New York. I'm touring.
Where?
April 23rd. The Cubs almost sold out. I think we're at 300 tickets.
Wow, in San Francisco?
Yes, Cubs.
Yeah, I know Cobb's. I've been in comedy. I know what the fuck it is.
She's like,
That's a tough room to sell, man.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago we were at 250. So I think now it's 300. We're gonna sell out way before the show, like in a week.
Right. And what night is that going to be?
It's gonna be a Wednesday night.
Wednesday. It's going to be fucking amazing.
And then 26th, New York Comedy Club, I headline. And then 27th is the Stanford New York Comedy Club.
Oh, that's great.
May 3rd is Zenny's in Chicago. Oh, that's my
great.
schedule.
You know, the Cobb's, bad shit happened to me at the Cobb's, so I can't even walk in that building.
Wait, what happened to you?
That's when Ken Jeong had physically assaulted me.
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that happened at Cobb's.
sorry.
I also had a meltdown where I cried in the kitchen.
For what
Why?
reason?
Oh my God, it was so fucking bad, dude.
How bad was the food?
No, the food's great.
Okay.
Right.
The Cobb salad was not.
There's no Cobb salad. Is there a Cobb? Is that what? I don't know.
That was called
Yeah. But no, I did. Al Madrigal called me many, many years ago, and he goes, "Me, you, Ian, Natasha, we're gonna do a corporate show for Facebook," and I was last.
It already sounds like a freaking
It's a disaster.
Yeah.
And then they did okay, but I was last. And by the time I went up there, people were like drinking and stuff like that, and I just ate it. Like nothing I could do. And I remember walking off stage in tears and being in the kitchen, and I just crawled up in a little fucking fetal position in the kitchen and going, why does everything bad happen to me at comps? I think it's in my mind, maybe. You think I'm like inviting weird shit?
Yeah. Also, it's like you have a self-fulfilling prophecy already because initially a bad thing had happened there. So you already, in your mind, bad things are going to happen here. So the cycle continues.
Yeah.
Also, that's like the burden for being very talented. When you are very talented, you are very tough on yourself. Like I heard Howard Fine told me that whenever Meryl Streep do a play, she'll be like, after she do it, she's like, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I did the best I can. Because when you are very talented, you want to do better. Or every time. When people who are not funny, they think they kill every time.
But I know, don't you hate those?
I smile because they'll never be better than me. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I hope you don't know you bomb. Like they don't know they bombed, and they're like, I was amazing. I'm like, oh yeah. I don't want them to be like, I want to do better. Then I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, I mean, I've had people like go look at the set and play me, right? And it's almost as if they just did their jokes in front of no audience, right? That's how much they're bombing, but they think they're killing.
Yeah.
It's a really weird.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm looking right at George.
Yeah,
You wanna talk
George, I
about
mean-
George.
I mean, your futon joke. You know, it's not the audience. It's your futon joke, right?
Futon?
Yeah. You know what a futon is?
It's the poor beds.
It's the poor beds for sure.
It's a poor bed. Yeah. It's a poor bed / couch.
Yeah.
Can it be a couch?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he did a joke, and he walked off stage and goes, "That killed," and it didn't.
Irvine
What?
Improv.
We got 5 minutes of futon jokes.
Futon
It's,
joke?
not just one.
Yeah. Did you think you did good that night?
I think the jokes were good. I didn't get the audience won over early enough.
He didn't win them over. That was the key.
So
Remember you and I were in the audience laughing so hard because he was bombing so hard?
It was scary.
I mean, we were on the ground.
I think people were confused why we were laughing so hard.
Yeah, because everyone was not laughing. But we're on this. When I see people fail that I love, it just gets a lot of joy in my heart.
Yes, I mean, futon. I just feel like when a broke guy have a futon, they have the best dick. Like they'll put you through the mattress. Like,
See, that's a good joke. Take
when
it.
you
Yeah,
have
that's a good
money,
joke.
The broke guy with futons, they will make sure they know how to fuck you.
Oh wow! See, is that
they
your
want a
bit?
car out of that.
Write that down, dude.
Yeah, they would.
Can you give that to him?
Yeah,
Put it in your futon.
They'll put you through the
Yeah. Do it with the accent too. You got to do it with the accent.
Yeah, they'll put you through the mattress and they will work hard.
Yeah.
They have nowhere to go.
They have nowhere to go.
fucking-
Say it. They have nowhere to go.
Yeah, George, say
Say
that.
it right now. Okay. All right. I just wanted to clip it. In fact, you know what I want to do too is the next because every once in a while I'll do a Brea show.
I love Brea. I think I featured for Preacher Lawson in Brea, and then Josh Lieberman saw me there. This is that, so they 3 Arts signed me after they saw me.
Okay, wait. You're
3 Arts.
with 3 Arts?
Yes.
Then what are you worried about,
You're
baby?
good.
They're the best.
I love them.
I mean, they're the
We have a lot
fucking-
of good things happening right now.
They're the best. You're fine. You're in a good place.
Thank you,
But
Bob.
when I do
We are very excited
every
about
Tuesday,
me doing your-
once
Yeah,
times I do a
Tuesday.
Tuesday Brea
yeah.
Bobby Lee and Friends show, I'm gonna have you on it.
Amazing.
Do we have any questions or unhelpful advice for her?
We're good on time.
We are?
Yeah.
Do you have fun?
I have so much fun. Oh my God.
Be real.
I'm like really happy.
I am
so
too.
happy.
I'm so glad you came.
Thank you for having me.
I feel
It's
closer to you.
amazing. Me too. I'm you if I don't have those on. Look at this.
Bobby Lee?
Yeah.
I need a beanie and beard.
Yeah.
They can't tell us apart.
They can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can charge more. Like I can just do one show and be set for life.
Could you be my daughter or no?
I'm old. I'm 33.
I'm 51 though.
I can be your daughter if you were not careful.
Yeah. Back in the day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I could.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to figure out like what kind of roles we could have. We could probably be married in a movie.
In a movie, yeah, because like an Asian woman, I can be 90 or like 2.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Ambiguous in that
I
way.
can go through, yeah.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. It's just like there's one day you wake up, you become like a young, beautiful woman in demand. Like Leonardo would just fuck me because he didn't know I'm over 25. But then next day, I become the Asian grandma. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
Back.
there's one night that happens and you shrivel up.
yeah, that one night, you don't know. Every
Yeah,
morning
yeah.
I wake up, is that the day?
Yeah.
And look, I don't know. Like, until I see the
One day my mom was Lucy Liu. Next day Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda.
Like what happened in the
One
night?
Yeah, one night.
Did you take a shower and you
That's the-
slept
The
wet?
classic meme, right?
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane.
But
Yeah, that's so
have
true.
you guys seen Vera Wang?
The other one, she's still like a teenager.
Yeah, she's like deep into her 70s, but she looks pretty.
Give me Vera Wang.
freaking
Give me
good.
Vera Wang.
I think she's drinking baby boy virgin bloods. Like, come to my house. Like the young gay boys, come to my house, taking my dress.
Oh, she looks great. How old is she?
I think in her 70s.
70s.
Or...
Oh my gosh, she looks so fucking cool.
She's great
Yeah.
at 70
She's
for
so
sure.
dope.
Like if she walked into any art museum, you wouldn't think that she was the artist.
Oh,
Right.
for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
she runs the fucking thing.
Yeah.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
I love cool Asians. Anyway, anything you want to plug?
Well,
Why is your eyelashes on the back?
I want to be like you. I just learned. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I follow me, Jiaoying
Follow-
Summers, everywhere. JIAOYINGSUMMERS, and you can get my tickets JiaoyingSummers.com. I'm coming all over America.
Yeah.
I'm coming to a city near you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's you?
that's me. That's I made a flyer for.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's great. You made that flyer?
I have somebody I paid them
Oh,
to do it.
that's really cool.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
it.
And also, if you have any problems
Yes,
at the club level or anything that happens, you
Yes.
can always call me.
I'll
help you.
I appreciate that so
Okay.
much. Thank you so much.
Anyway, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Jiaoying.
I love you.
Thank
Bye.
Bobby. Bye. Are you sleepy? You're just great. Sleepy.
Ay makabulol